you should, yeah, when you wait for your candlestick formation to form, by the end of that candlestick formation, you should start seeing entries in the 1 minute. Everything should be sunk up.
Mm.
So like, this one is a little easier to see. Yeah, this, I just left it alone. I just like, I'm not even gonna mess with it. Like you see this formation right here, right? This is the beginning of this. You got railroad tracks. And
Yeah.
you should see and start seeing an entry between these 2 points. So when you go down to your 1 minute, these are the 3 points. You should start seeing an entry in this area. That is your entry right here. You got an early entry right here, but that was with the form, the pattern was still forming. But this was confirmed after that pattern formed. This is your best entry. Everything was in sync. Even the H3 kicked in. But from here, it just took off. So when you see the ball, right, forming, sometimes get in too early and it's still doing this pattern formation,
Right.
and then it goes. So if you're going through pairs, it's easy just to look at the 15, and once you see this, you know pair is ready to be traded.
Right.
Or if you just see this one candle, you wait, see what kind of pattern formation you get. If you get a bullish pattern formation, then you go strictly to the one, directly to the 1 minute, you should have an entry right away.
Right.
Or about to get an entry. Same over here. You got this pin hammer, this pin.
Mhm.
You go straight to your 1 minute. Let me go back to the 15. That's the start of the next candle. So there's the start of the next candle. You have your trade right there. And right here. You did have a trade right here, right?
Yeah.
But this thing was still red. I mean, the filters were in sync. You did, if you was to get in here, all right, you would have had a 5 pip drawdown. If you waited for the formation and the entry, you had hardly any drawdown.
Right.
It's just a quick view, easy. Gives you a little bit more patience, not to jump in too early, and let the market figure itself out.
Yeah, it's just an additional verification.
Correct. That this may not be taken out.
Yeah.
That the ball might not be taken out. God, I hate I missed this trade. Jesus. That's 40 something pips. 50 pips. And the pound New Zealand also gave 40 pips. All right. Any particular pair you want to take a look at, or?
Now I want to go through the analysis, a quick analysis on all the pairs, and
Okay.
just pick a couple of pairs from there and go for that.
All right.
And we only have Raphael here with us.
Hey, Ralph.
He's on mute right now.
Yeah, it's going to be taken out.
How are you guys? Yes, I'm
Hello.
here. We were in that trade with Pau New Zealand going for.
Oh, you in it? Oh,
No, no, I took the short side, and then actually we were with Rajit when we were looking for those kind of scalping trade. We were talking about scalping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see.
That move. Heavily.
Scalping basically, I said, it's go 1-to-1 because you're in and out all the time.
Right.
Correct.
So he got out of his pound Aussie with 5 pips, even though it went for 40. But in scalping, you have to go in and out, right? I mean, you can't risk too much of your account if you're doing scalping.
Right.
Correct.
And you'll make more in scalping than you would in the swing because you're in and out with the trend so much.
Yeah, you have to definitely stick with one pair.
And you have to be very active.
All right, so pound Aussie.
Pound dollar is the one we were looking to go long, and it went long, but after the session, after the EU session.
Yeah, after the London went
Yeah.
long. I was here.
The yen pairs didn't do anything, even though we were expecting them to go long.
Yeah, had to sort itself out. Oh, that sideways movement. Then it took off. Well, the pound just got extremely strong. So
yeah, I guess the pound yen came back.
Yeah, most likely it did. I was looking at that earlier, waiting for it to
I didn't do
trade.
much. It's still in the sideways.
Yeah, I just left it alone because it was doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But
pound yen was tricky today.
Yeah, because
just didn't want to move one way or the other.
It's because the yen and the pound were both weak.
Yeah.
The pound just got extremely strong all of a sudden. So, pound Swiss he probably gave the good trade too.
Nah, that was up and down. It's in a V shape right now, so it's rebounding.
Oh, we may get another shot at it. Get a retracement and go along. Let's see.
I did break out of the channel, so.
Pound CAD also gave a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right, so most of the pairs are already gone early. They're probably gonna reverse it. Do we have some news coming out?
No, I mean the news today is the FOMC at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So everything's positioning themselves for that then.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Pound is gonna drop.
But ADP unemployment is coming out at 8:15.
Okay.
And then there's 10 o'clock ISM services. So maybe he's waiting for that job employment stuff.
All right, so
one more customer, Costas is here.
Eurazi just
Hi.
been going sideways.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hello.
I'm listening from my tablet.
Okay.
I'm on a job now.
Oh,
But
you're
I will know. I'm going to watch it.
okay. So you're studying, you're doing a full-time job, and you're trading.
Well,
Very
I don't know
busy.
if he's. I don't know if he's working now because he's a pilot. So I hope he's not working.
No. These days, I'm preparing to move to a university for the military stuff, and
Okay.
thus I'm not flying these days.
Okay.
I hope you're not flying now.
It's more easy than trading flying.
All right. Guess we go through. Start
Yeah,
with the
just go
pound.
through your analysis. Let's pick the pairs. The news is about to come out, so it might distort it a little bit, but
Yeah. All right, we got the pound dollar. We know we already was coming off a weekly, I mean a daily and a 4-ball. Now, Rafael, that in Costas, the little black circle in the inside of this yellow ball, it's actually a daily ball.
Oh, okay.
So if I go to my daily, I know there's a ball. It's a
Perfect.
possibility of moving. So that's what you're seeing.
That's good.
So, all right, so we have both a large big turnaround point right here.
Right.
So we may have multiple days of action with this.
Well, yeah, I see
All
that.
right, so we're down to the 15. 15 has already gone away from us. We have to wait for a retracement for any kind of continuation. Now we do have a 4-ball forming. We have a 1-ball. So we're looking for a retracement and then the continuation. So this could be a retracement play. So put that to the side, pound dollar. At least for this session, maybe a retracement trade. All right. Let's go. I'm looking at the dollar pair since we're in the US session. Aussie dollar. Same thing. Looks like it's trying to 10 is already blue. So we're looking for longs. We're down to the 15. We see the H3 is still looking for the low of the day. So if we find the low of the day and low of the session, we may get a trade to the upside. We may get a yellow ball retracement. So still looking for a retracement to go long. Retracement. Hey, Rajiv, if you see anything, let me know. You're gonna add to the assessment.
no, I mean, it's right now it's with so much news coming around, it's gonna be a weird thing.
All right, so euro dollar. Look at the 4-hour. It's stuck in a sideways. You see back to back. I'll make this bigger. You see back to back 1 balls. So this is it's in a retracement, but it's blue. So it's mixed. I won't even mess with this pair. We saw the pound dollar, New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, it says bullish. We do have a 1 ball. So H3 looks like it might have found the high for the day. It's only moved 45 pips. May have found the high for the day. The 1 hour is mixed. So any high of the session setup would take to go short to fulfill a 1 ball retracement. but everything is still bullish, so it may just continue to take this ball out and make it go higher. But we mix. We're still looking for the low today. The H3 is bearish, so we have to wait to see if we get a setup on the low of the session to go long, or set up on the high of the session to go short. USD CAD, look at the 4 hour. It's been in a nasty sideways market. All right, we're at the top of the range. We do have a 2 ball. So this could be retracing down. H10 is already bearish. All right, go to the 15. So okay. So H10 is flipping from bearish to bullish. H3 is bullish. So we'll be looking for a high of the session and the high of the day to go short. Because according to this, we're at the top of the range. And we do have a 2 ball retracement. So this could be taken out and this ball could be taken out. And this could just continue to up. But the H10 is angling down, about to cross the silver line. So I'm more bearish on this for now. So in order to go short on this pair, we need a high of the session, high of the day to go short. All right, USD Swissy is already on the move. 4 hour. Oh, look at what we got here. We have a 1, 2, 3 setup, but H10 is bearish.
Okay.
All right, so we have to look at the H3. See if we have a setup with the H3. Go to the 15. Here's your ball, 4 hour ball. H3 was already set up to go long. So have the low of the day and the low of the session, and you got your trade early in the session for about 10 pips, maybe 14. So 15-minute, it's giving you a 2 ball. So if we get a 2 ball retracement to give a low of the session, maybe we get an opportunity to go long again on the USD Swissy. All right. What did we say about the pound dollar? Pound dollar may be in a retracement.
Pound dollar is going to go up.
Correct.
And then come down. So it's at the top of the channel right now. It's going to test that and then see what happens. So you test the 3 ball on the left.
Yeah, everything seems to be ranging, so or at least moving within a specific range. Okay.
And it's very rare when the FOMC and NFP are in the same week.
Correct. This could have a retracement to go long. Pump Swissy. Hey, Rajiv, any particular pair stood out to you?
Euro Aussie. If you go to the 4 hour, we have a 3 ball in the top. We have H10 going down, but the weekly and the daily, they are heading long. Yeah. So maybe we have a continuation to the upside. And I found very interesting draws on FIBs sometimes, and I'm finding out the sync system very accurate in the retracement in the 61.8. All the time we are in a range, or we have a retracement. The 61.8 is really there. That's really good to see it in advance, because at least you know what is the direction that the price will break. So if you go to the Euro Aussie, so and then go to the 15. So
hold on a second. Looking for my auto fib.
And I'm finding out those boxes that you and Raji drew when nothing is in sync, let's say the 3 hours, 10 hour, or 3 hour and 1 hour, that when you the price break those boxes and you miss that first entry, you can expect for a retracement in the 61.8 to keep going to the upside.
Yeah, this looks like it's the Euro Aussie. It could be gearing up to break this high.
Yeah.
Or just turn around.
Exactly.
Back down.
And I remember a lot what you say, that to have, for that reason that I thank you guys, because you suggest me to be focusing a few pairs and have plan to go long and a plan to go short. And if you draw FIBs from the 3 balls in the top to the 3 ball, the yellow 3 ball in the bottom, you have a plan to go short, because now it's ranging in the 61.8 from the other, the black one. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. From here to here.
To here. So in that range, that boxes that is in the New York, the opening of New York, is in the 61 area. So 61.
Yeah, this is mixed. H10 is going to go short. H3 wants to go long.
Right.
So they were.
And in the other hand, if you draw boxes where nothing is in sync during the London session yesterday, and so you draw FIB when starting when the price break the London box, you are going to see that also you are in the 61.8. So you have also your plan there to go long in the Euro Aussie.
I saw the pound Swissy order, looks pretty good.
Okay.
It's just getting started. You go to the 4-hour. We have a W formation forming. We have a double bottom. Everything D2 is in sync with H10.
Mhm.
15 minute. 15 minute. Everything's in sync. Just need a low of the session to go long.
Yeah,
So
pound
maybe
yen is in sync
two
also.
ball, yeah, two ball retracement on the pound Swissy. And this is fresh, so right now it's
I think I'm going to enter in pound yen short. I know it's not, the 1 hour is flickering.
pound yen short.
Yeah, it's flickering the
Uh,
H1.
I don't know, everything is strong.
Yeah.
D2, H10, H3, H1, everything is strong. You might get some
Okay.
kind of retracement.
Okay.
Let's look at the.
Yeah, what stopped me from that is the H3 and the H1. They are above the zero line.
Oops.
Pound Swiss is the other one.
Already got a line there. Okay. All right. So this has been challenging down, right?
Mhm.
And now it hit the bottom of the line again. So you can expect it to maybe come back up and hit the top of this channel. That's the channel right there.
Right.
And go to the 15. So at this moment, we're still looking for the high of the day. And we're looking for the high of the session.
Mhm. Right.
I don't even have my ADR on here. Sorry. This pair moves about what, 120 something?
This is pound yen. Yeah, pound
23.
yen. 156 I have in my chart, the high, and 154 the low.
54 is high. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So that was a potential target for that pair. Pound yen to the upside if it breaks out. But it's already at the high point, so I would like to see a retracement in order for it to continue and break this wall. Shit is still strong, so it may just continue to break. We're already late to the game at this point. The trade was down here. Oh man, what's the other one? USD Swissy. USD CAD. What do we say about the Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar looking to go long. And I get that. All right. Let's see, maybe we get a scalping trade to go short on the pound Swissy. What do you guys think? To complete this 2-ball retracement.
Gotta wait for the high of the session though.
Yeah, we're already at the high of the session. Oh, yeah, we're near the high of the session already. Just need
Yeah.
the H1 to confirm.
Mhm. All right, this is possible areas of target. All right. Anything else you see setting up?
The 2 balls is 8 pips away from the current price for the moment. Missing
Which one?
In the pound Swiss, missing the H1.
Yeah, I'd like to see this 5-minute. Give another entry. It's been going for a while already. Well, not a while. It's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 bars. Did the news come out already? 7:30.
Mhm.
we have a blue ball in the 4-hour in gold for me now, and the H10 is changing to red to blue. It's flickering.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
making a big spike to the downside, forming a blue candle, a blue ball.
Yeah, this is, stay away from this.
Yeah.
It's already
Okay.
moved 80 pips.
Yeah.
In order to go long, you had to
Wait.
wait for
But,
everything to set up. But if it was continuation play, still want a retracement, get a good setup, then go short again.
so in that, for example, to be preparing that in that currency pair, if you draw fibs from the top to the bottom, and you can expect go to the 50 or 61, everything is in sync in the 1 minute chart.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Normally it's going to come back to that. Before the news, or the news is already released? No, it's tonight, right?
No, the news came out already, but there's
Okay.
more news at 2 p.m. later.
Okay.
All right, just trying to get a signal on the
On Swiss.
pound dollar to go short. This is just strictly off the high of the session. All right, you're close to the high of the New York channel. So we're gonna be looking for a low of the session and to see if it's gonna continue to go up or just stay in this range. Pound Swiss, it looks like it's trying to get one signal too.
And Pound Aussie looks really not that bad. We have a 3 ball in the top. H10 is flickering blue and white, red and blue.
Actually, pound Aussie looks like it's ready to go short.
Yeah.
And take that. As a 7 pip stop.
Yeah, and you have the ADR at 184. I don't know if you have it at 183. Okay.
I know I'm not in sync with the H3, but this is, we have a yellow ball, top of the high of the session. And just looking to go find the low of the session. This was the initial low of the session. Now let's see if it's going to take that out or not. Yeah, I don't have the trade manager here because it's just acting crazy. When I put the trade manager here, it deletes it. It closes the after like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. It closes the platform. I have to reopen it.
Really? So you get the platform, you get the management tool, and it closed your platform?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then if I have this on, it just buffers a lot.
Oh.
So I have to take this off.
No, take the indicator that shows the day off and you'll be fine.
Oh, is that what's?
Yeah, because doing a lot of calculations there.
Oh, okay.
It did the same thing to me. As soon as I took that off, it was fine.
All right, come on, baby. As soon as it breaks this low, then I'm gonna tie that up.
We have pound yen almost in sync also. In pound dollar. Pound dollar is in sync. I know it's 5 minutes.
So the most I'll lose right now is 2 pips, 2.5 pips. Alright. So I think let's think here. Let's see how it reacts to this area right here.
Mhm.
I want to see a break, a strong break. If not, I'm gonna get out. So it may reverse. You got 6, 7 more minutes to the hour. So you may get a pullback if it doesn't break it strong. And the way the market's been today is like,
Mm.
get what you can get.
Exactly. And I have my H1 switching from red to black, and your H1 is still red. Mm.
I'm getting out.
Yeah,
It's a lot, too much support here. And it's getting close to the end of the hour.
you're right.
I can always get back in if it next hour sets up again to go short.
Good trade.
I'm a little fidgety because the way the market's been today, I just been barely getting some kind of profit out of it.
Yeah.
Then I've been missing my big trades, so just trying to get something out of it.
Yeah, and my H1 is switching color. Not yours, but mine is switching colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that 5 minutes to recycle.
Mm. The pound dollar reversed back up. The bottom of the low range to the top. Pound Swissy. It's still mixed. 30 is red.
Like pound dollar still trying to find the high of the session. And the high today broke it.
Pound is the strongest currency.
Yeah, pound just got.
Mm.
But New Zealand still is stronger than the pound right now.
Right.
But pound Swissy could be given a trade to the upside if
Swiss is pointing up in the currency leader.
Yeah.
The best match is pound CAD, pound dollar, pound yen.
Mhm. So you just have to wait to see if we get a high
Right.
of the session, a high today for reversal. It's only moved 56 pips from top to bottom.
Okay, pound Aussie.
Pound Aussie giving another.
Try to break it.
Yeah, we have a new hour coming in, so
Yeah.
it could blow through it and keep going. But I don't like to trade the first 10 minutes
Okay.
of the hour because the market tends to retrace and go back and forth and position the first 15 minutes of the hour to see which direction the market's going to go. Got burned too many times. Hey, Roger, you remember that? Every time we used to get in,
Yep.
right before the hour, we was like getting burned all the time.
Yep.
Let's look at this pound dollar. It's peeking out. We got a good candlestick formation.
Yeah, it's in sync in the 1 minute chart.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, everything's in sync. Yeah, well, wait a little while because it's just turn 8. So it may get a lot of back and forth. You see, you're right back into the middle of this. So really, it won't start moving until it breaks out of this consolidation. Plus my stop would have been an 10 pip stop.
yeah. I set it to 9, I think. No, it's 10 pips.
Yeah, pound getting strong again.
Yeah.
Let's see what gold is doing.
It's ranging.
Yeah.
And pounds is in sync now in the 1 minute chart, but
Yeah, the pound and Swiss are fighting for strength. Swiss is gonna have to get strong for this to break down. And then come back over here somewhere and then go up. Okay, now. See if the pound dollar is gonna give something.
gold is in sync going long. The 1 minute chart.
Yeah, just H3 and one H1, H3 are too strong for me to go long. I mean, you could probably end up getting a good trade out of it.
No,
It's
well,
too risky.
But yeah, it's too risky because they are both in below the zero line.
Correct. And look at these lines. These lines are strong to the downside. So
Right.
right now it's just channeling side to side, and nothing's in sync. 5 minute 10 one is in sync is 5 minute 10 and a 30. And that's about to get out of sync with this 5 minute turns red. All right, looks like the pound Swiss is trying to gain some strength.
I mean, in pound Swiss, we have 8 pips stop.
I would like to see this 5 minute saddle. Gives just a little bit more pullback than saddle. Then it should give a breakout. Look, I'm gonna miss out on this trade.
I have a blue ball in pound dollar. I'm moving to break even. My stop. Breaking the 50s round number. I'm out for 5 pips.
Pound dollar.
Pound dollar, yeah.
Okay.
It's pulling back in the 50s in the round number.
Yeah, still trying to push down gold.
Yeah, I closed it for negative 1 pip, so hopefully.
All right, so what we have here. All right, looks like the pound Aussie is setting up again. I'll try that. Step up here. So that's a 8 pip stop. Let's see if we get a breakout. Or maybe not. It's like $1.
That is moving off the
Oh shit!
50s.
I'm in the wrong thingy.
We missed that. The entry.
That's not bad. Yeah, thank you, man.
Sorry, c'est du garage.
Oh, now Aussie don't want to get strong. There you go. Come on, Aussie. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking for this Aussie to get strong in order to bring that price down on the pound Aussie. So we do have a new 15-minute. Yeah, pound is too strong. Did anybody get into the pound dollar?
Which one?
The pound dollar?
No.
You was in it earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. I closed for 5 pips.
So this thing is gonna take me out.
We have started in the 5 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, totally missed out on that trade, but it's fine. Let's see.
Dollar is very strong
Yeah,
and gold is still going down.
I just need the pound to fall off the face of the earth and we'll be all right.
Yeah, we have a pound also that is in sync again. Aussie is pointing in our favor and pound is pointing down.
What is the strength meter showing you?
It's showing this in the 1 minute. Let me see.
Swissy, it looks like Swissy wants to turn back up. The Aussie's trying to turn back up. Just need the pound to follow suit and get weak. That should bring all of these down. The cash has been extremely weak.
Yeah.
Okay, so odds are gaining some strength. We need the Swissy to gain some strength too. Come on. You saw what I did? This is a larger range, right? To the 15. We're at the top of yesterday's, the London's high. So, where'd it go? 1 minute. As soon as it hit the top and I got a signal to go short, I took it to give me a better chance of the market moving. And if it does come against me, then it has to break that to take me out.
Yeah.
And the
She
pound is
made-
just strong.
Very strong. Come on, we'll see.
See, I didn't have a real good candlestick formation
Mhm.
on a 15.
Right.
Now if this holds, this bar holds, then we may get a better signal. This one had a good pattern. All right, so I'm trying to see, maybe it gives a M formation to go short. All right, we're gonna try one more time. We got a fresh cross on the 10. All right, we're about to get a new 15 minutes. So if this pattern holds, we may get it. Hopefully it'll follow through. Still not bad. Still, it's only a 7-8 pip stop. You look at the 15-minute, you see that you've found the high of the session. 30-minute, 1 hour in sync. I haven't found the high today, but that could change.
Pound Swiss is again in good sequence in the 1 minute chart. I'm entering.
All right, so it looks like it's trying to do a M formation to go short. Hopefully it follows through.
This pound is really reluctant, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, but it's gonna have to give up something. A little something. You guys see the difference between when I try to take the trade right here, right? there was really no candlestick formation that's telling me it wants to turn around.
Right.
As soon as we got this pin bar,
Yeah.
turn the market around. So if I would have looked at a 15 and waited to see if I got a better pattern formation, then I probably wouldn't have taken that trade earlier.
Mm.
I mean, that could be the difference between, you know, one good trade and one bad trade.
Right.
At least now it's giving you the opportunity for a possible setup that can actually move. If it moves, that's up to, you know, the strength of the pound, but it's positioned itself to move pattern wise. This pound Aussie is just lollygagging around here. Doesn't want to follow through. It's trying to take me out. Had a, sorry, retrace back to the 23. We're trying to see if it retraces back deeper. Somewhere around here. I tend to go back and forth to the higher time frame because a lot of times I stay looking at the 1 minute and it just drives me crazy.
And we lost a little focus.
Yeah, sometimes it urges me to get out when I don't need to get out. At least here I can see how the 15-minute is forming, if it's going to finish strong. If it starts to finish weak, then I go down and see what's going on. Like right here, I know it's still trying to push. So it gives me some optimism that the market still may push down with some strong movement. And it keeps me focused at the target, where I'm trying to get to.
Right.
This area, the bigger picture. It's like all three. Pound dollar was pound dollar seems to be ahead of the game for everybody else. Roll the dice on the wrong one.
The equity market just opened 8 minutes ago, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now the pound dollar, the H3 turned, so it's gone the daily high and a session high.
Mhm. Yeah, the dollar is getting strength. As you can see, the dollar was down here somewhere. Now it's what the hell? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, the dollar was down here. So it's been gaining strength.
Yeah.
Now the pound is trying to go short.
What are you pointing at? Can't see.
Oh, can you see that?
I can see your charts, but I don't see what you're pointing at when you say down here and all that. Are you looking at strength meter?
Yeah, the strength meter.
I don't have, it's not on your screen. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you don't see it on my screen?
No,
You see any charts on my screen?
I see your charts. I don't see the strength meter.
Oh.
It's okay.
How about-
I
how
don't
about
need, don't need to see it.
now? Okay. You do see 3 charts here, right?
Yeah.
Pound Aussie, pound Swiss, and pound dollar. Okay.
It happened to me before when I pulled over my Excel spreadsheet on the screen that I was showing. Nobody could see my Excel spreadsheet. They could see my charts.
Yeah, because it was on my other screen. And since I picked this screen, I guess it's not letting me
It's almost
drag
like
it.
you have to switch screens to
Yeah.
show it.
All right, let's go. Just need the Aussie to act right. And Aussie might be a late bloomer.
Yeah, I close for break even.
Which one?
Pound Aussie. I'm going to be focusing pound Swiss.
Okay.
So Rafael, you're getting in and out way too quickly. You're not giving your trades a chance. Why is that?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Rajit, I didn't hear the question.
What I'm saying is you're getting in and out very quickly in your decision making. Why is it that you're not giving your trades a chance?
Actually, I'm like picking 2 or 3 currency pairs, and I'm adding on in that one that has more chance. So I'm adding on in the pound Swiss.
Okay.
And pound Aussie is like up and down. So I prefer to keep some margin.
Okay.
To add it to the one that.
So account management basically is what you're.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. No, just curious as to why you were doing that. So.
Yeah.
I mean, account management is the reason why we say stick to 2 or 3 pairs.
Right.
You know, pick your 2 or 3 pairs at the beginning of the day and just stick to them. You already have a plan for it, just execute the plan.
Right.
And what Santiago went over at the beginning of the session was basically the picking the pairs to trade.
Right.
We actually drill down out to it 15. I look at the H10 and the H3 to see if they're in sync. And for those that are in sync, I drill down. slightly different methods, but amounts to the same thing.
But mostly these were picked because they were counter trend. They were at the highs.
Yeah,
So
I understand why
yeah.
you picked them. I'm just saying my additional filter to it is that the H10 and H3 need to be in sync.
Correct.
And then, I can look at the high of the day, high of the session and all that kind of thing too. If I get 6 pairs, then I can hold it down to 2 or 3 pairs from there.
Correct.
I can go through like 8 or 10 pairs very quickly with the H3 and H10 filter. And then that'll give me a 4 or 5 pairs, and then I can go down again. What you did was drill down and then get my 2 or 3 pairs. Even though me personally, I'm sticking to the pound yen and euro and New Zealand as my basic pairs that I trade. If they are not moving, I need to do what you just did. Or what you did at the beginning of the session. A little bit more time consuming.
For like when you do analyzation in the US session,
you're
pretty much trying to find what the market is trying to give at that point, because the markets has already done.
So 7:45 to 8, I'm looking at the pairs.
Correct.
To see which one will sufficiently give me the pips. But if the ATR is like 50 or 60, I'm not going to look at those, It has to be at least 80 so I can get 20 pips out of it. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, pound seems to be gaining strength.
There's going to be an area of interest right here.
It's the 50s round number.
Did you look at the CAD pairs at all?
Yes.
No, I didn't go. Maybe the pound CAD and the USD CAD.
Okay.
Yeah, dollar CAD we
I
did,
thought
but pound CAD no.
I know the USD CAD thing we was waiting on.
Yeah, it moved quite a bit.
Yeah, we were saying I think was waiting for it to go.
It was at the bottom of the channel, so. It was supposed to go to the high of the day and the high of the session. But it was still trying to get, but it got 40 pips on a USD CAD pair. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's what we said. It was
Must have been some oil news somewhere.
Low of the session.
Yeah.
Low of the day. So it was looking for a retracement.
Right.
To go along.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't come back to this pair. I had it up earlier. Oh, got too stuck with the pound pairs. All right, this thing is.
I mean, normally on a FOMC day, you don't want to trade dollar pairs. They're very finicky.
As you can see, it's back to the bottom of this range, and it doesn't. Everything's starting to get out of sync. So 10-minute. Well, we just need one good push, a good what you call those moves? Those big spike moves.
Imbalance.
Yeah, a big imbalance, and you come back where you want to come back to. Get the stops. Come get the stops. This pound Aussie driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Back and forth movement.
For that reason that I closed it.
The only thing that's keeping me in is this 30-minute just crossed over. And the 1 hour is still steady trying to go down. So I don't know. It may get a little bit of movement, or this could just be setting up to go long again. Since it's not moving anywhere.
There's one more news item out at 10 o'clock. ISM for the dollar. And if nothing happens at that point, then I shut it off for tomorrow, till tomorrow. I want to sit around to go watching it bounce up and down, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this pound Swissy trade. Yeah, got rid of that. It's 10 minutes, 5 minutes of trying to cycle up. That's gonna might maybe push the price a little further up.
The long term, 4 hour and above is long.
Yeah.
H3 and H10.
Yeah, so I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
This 30-minute just saddling, this 1 hour saddling.
Yep.
With a big push up. The pound Aussie is trying to do something now.
And pound dollar looks the most promising in the long term, but the OSMA is flat. For the H3 and H10. I'm surprised Deborah didn't join us. Or Ken. Santiago, you closed out your Palm Swissy.
Yeah, I closed out of the Palm Swiss.
When do you want to do your analysis session? You have a good time, like Friday, maybe?
Yeah. Friday should be good. What time?
After the NFP, hour and a half. So about 10 o'clock my time.
Okay.
All right. I shall set it up. It's basically what you guys talked together, you, Rafael, and Renata.
Okay.
So expand that into a full session and go through the process properly. I didn't put that video up because it required too much editing because Santiago kept getting disturbed by his phone calls. I didn't want to go patch it together, you know what I'm saying? All right, 5 more minutes for the news.
Shit. This thing is not acting right. Still in that little range. Which is,
Yeah, pound Aussie. It's too narrow a range.
I was thinking again now when I was here, but should have. Oh, that's fine. It's gonna take me out. Yeah, these pound pairs are just ranging up there.
Yeah.
Waiting for a breakout or reversal.
Is there any news on the pound? I think they're waiting for a speech or something. No, not today. But remember, pound has rate news tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it may just wait till then. It's 8 o'clock my time.
And broke out of that range.
Yeah.
For another 100 pips.
Ah,
That's what I was looking at
the
earlier.
gold.
Yeah. It was at that tight range.
When we looked at it yesterday, we didn't even pay attention to it. Why?
I have no idea. But
Look at the 4 hour for that. See what kind of range it's in.
yeah, it broke out.
Yeah, it was in a box, basically. Yeah, that's why. And it wasn't a clean box either. So
273.
look at the 15-minute. Yeah, gold was going long before the. So we were waiting for a high of the session and high of the day, which happened right there.
Yeah.
I think that's the analysis we put on it.
Correct.
Yeah. Just didn't follow through on it. So. Oh, well, it's not one of the currencies that trade anyway. So. Selfish reasons for not looking at it.
USD cash still pushing up.
And dollar is strong compared to the CAD anyway.
Yeah.
Pound dollar is getting ready to go short again. Yeah. Just went up and took the M30 candies with it. M30 also.
Jesus, look at that.
Spiked.
Oh, must have been some. Oh, the news came out.
Yeah, better than expected. So dollar should have gotten strong.
Yeah, but you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna.
Didn't have much of an effect though. Pound yen spiked to the top side. All the
Yeah.
currencies.
Yeah, the pound. Oh, good thing I got out of that pound. I mean, the stop was there anyway, but it's a good shot up.
Everything shot up except the pound dollar. Pound dollar, as I said, oh, I'm staying where I am.
Oh, it's because the dollar is strong. The pound is strong, and the dollar again is strong, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna go anywhere. But that's one thing we have to keep a mind in, focus in. You see a tight range, right?
Yeah.
You see a tight range. The 30-minute is going closer to a zero line, real close to the zero line, but the market has not gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Usually if the pound, if the 30-minute goes this deep, it should move the market, right? Like right here, it's just steady going and move the market. Even this pullback right here, it was a small pullback. It moves somewhat, right? Now compared to this one, where you had steep trend and just didn't go anywhere. So that's a tell sign that it's accumulating for a breakout, and most likely to the top.
Yeah, I'm going to join the H3 and H10.
Yeah.
Pound
So,
dollar setting up to go short.
We was assuming that we was going to get some kind of retracement in order for the move up, but that tight range was pretty much your retracement.
Yep.
That's something we need to. I failed to notice that in the heat of the moment, but I should have paid more attention to how the indicators were moving, but the price wasn't moving, and that would have kept me out of that.
Yeah, by that reason, gold is an anomaly. I mean, M30 is moving up and the price is moving down.
Yeah, because it's what you call it? It's doing divergence.
Yeah.
It's diverging. Yeah, 30-minute is trying to go up, but the price steady going down. So there's gonna be some kind of reversal. Setting up for some kind of reversal.
There's definitely a divergence on the 10-minute.
Yes, you can see it here, divergence. Yeah, but you know, drawing your ranges keeps you focused on what the market is trying to do.
Yeah.
You have to just be paying more attention to the filters, because if the filter's going down but the price is not going, it's diverging.
Yep. Similarly, when the filter is going down and the price is in a range and just moving sideways, that's a divergence of a sort, the pound
Yeah.
Aussie.
It's like the call is winding. It's,
Yeah.
it's just calling up for a move.
I think all the pounds are going to bust out tomorrow. And they're going to range till then. All right, I'm going to wind it up. I don't. Anybody has any questions or?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right then, Santiago, I'm going to close this.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
guys.
Have a good one.
Todo, buon giorno.